guys, welcome back. My name is Samphorea and we are on the Baycraft server today. And look at my little eyebrows poking through my hair. Oh yeah. Woo! Okay, that was a bit close for comfort. So what are we doing today? Well, I have been very, very busy since last episode. And I kind of got a bit carried away with myself. So what I did was I ended up making a safari net. I borrowed one of Somnia's ender pearls from his Enderman farm. And I'm going to go and take him one back. I only used the one to make a safari net, but I will bring it you back, Somnia, I promise. And he said when I go over, if I had a safari net or like a golden lassie, that when his spawner obviously spawned a new enderman, I could take it. So I went over and I picked one up. So I have one in a safari net. And I needed some blaze rods for something. So I thought, why not go and try out to see in the nether if my was it a diamond dolly that I've got? I think it's a diamond dolly, very heavily used diamond dolly, yeah, to see if that could pick up spawners, because I thought that would be super cool as well. So I did. I tried it out with a blaze spawner and I did pick it up. So I brought it home, which may be lagging people out, I'm not too sure. Someone just said they were on and they were lagging. I think it was, yeah, Coco Bandit. So I apologise if it is me that's doing that. But yeah, what I'm going to do is take the spawner out when I leave, so that hopefully because then it won't spawn. Because trying to light it in there to stop it spawning is it's just easier for me to just pick it up with a dolly and put it away. So basically what I've been doing was I've been collecting stuff to do that and some other stuff which I'll show you in a second. But I really wanted to basically fix under here, because it was looking really shoddy, and I've seen other people's builds and they're looking pretty amazing, and this bit looked awful, so I've just covered it up. I've just hidden it at the moment. Probably should have done more than just hide it, but I couldn't help it. So that's basically what I've done, and then I thought, you know what, I really need to sort out in here. So ta-da! I did all the floor. The portal's still here obviously, and the ceilings, and did this on the walls. I thought it looked pretty fancy. And then I did these on the back because I thought they looked really cool. And I made these first, which are Futura blocks, I don't know. But these are what Somnia told me about. And they were really... I hope that's them in there and not blizzards. They all sound the same. He told me about these, so I made them and I chiseled them into this. And there was loads of other different ones as well. But I chiseled them into purple applied labyrinthic neon lines. So when I put them all together in a line like this, it kind of joined up in the middle. And they look just like the ME controllers that I love so much. So that's what I did. And then I realised, oh, they're just staying purple, which is pretty cool. But they're not the actual ones that are just the normal neon lines that change colour. So I thought I'd make some of those as well. And I ended up doing like a little pattern. So it's like the purple ones, and then we've got the neon, purple neon, just to break it up a bit. And I think it looks really cool with the stone. It's like, ooh, Aztec-y kind of. Not really, but that's what I was thinking. And then what I wanted to do was bring tanks down here to put all of the liquids in, because I think they look really cool. So I already have some liquid redstone, and I have the slime from upstairs, and then I have, obviously, like in between each of these is going to be more. So I'm going to put hopefully the XP down here. And then we need a glowstone one. We need like a liquid ender one. I can't remember what the other one is that we need. But yeah, so that's, a cryothium one. So that's what I'm planning on doing. And then I wanted a big screen. So I actually went and made, as you can see, I've been busy. I actually went and made a screen and a text module. So this, we can put like a load of them up and it will all join them together. A little bit like that tank there, how the screens join up. That's what this screen's going to do. And I can put a text module in, and I can also put other modules in that will tell me how much liquid is in each of these tanks on the screen, which is going to be super, super helpful. So that is what I'm planning on doing. However, I need to be able to power it. So that is why it's not up at the moment. I'm pretty sure I need to power it. Yeah. See, it uses RF per tick. So I don't think I need to power it if I'm just using text, but if I start using like the things that tell me how much of this is in here, then I'm going to have to start powering it. So I may use it as like a so I might use it for now as like a to-do list. That might be cool. So I can put this here. Then I can put text. So I need to make more and then put like... Ooh. Okay. Why isn't it? Open manual. Okay, I probably need to power it because I want this to show. Maybe, I don't know. But this is basically the screen, and then as you add more it gets bigger. So that is what we are planning on doing. Now the other thing I wanted to do, because I got the... where is it? Here it is, look. The little Enderman from Somnia. I wanted to make a grinder set up for it because we really, really need ender pearls. Because I also want to make a QED. And I made the burnt quartz for it, but then I got stuck because I need like ender infused obsidian and stuff. So I need a lot of ender pearls for that. So what I thought was we would have here, we would have like maybe a cow farm because we don't have cows upstairs. I'm kind of stealing this from Somnia because he has a cow farm. I might do something else. And then have the ender like spawner in here to give us the ender pearls. So in here, as you can see, I made a breeder to breed the cows, an auto spawner for the to spawn the enderman in, and then a mob counter, which will kind of obviously count the mobs. So that is what I did, and then I thought, you know what, I need to test it out, and I already picked up the blaze spawner from thingy, so I thought, why not test it out with that? So that's what's basically happening here. So I've got a little podium in the centre of the room with the blaze spawner on it. I've got a grinder hooked up, which is full to the brim of essence, which is working away. I've got a tank, a chest here, sorry, and a furnace generator. So what's happening is the grinder is picking up the drops and the mob essence. I did originally try to put the mob essence into a barrel, but it was transferring it too fast for the mob grinder to be able to keep running. So what I might do is when I take the spawner out at the end of the day, maybe transfer the essence into a barrel and then put a little bit back the next day just to get it going again, because it needs that to run. And then what it's also doing, which I thought was really cool, is it's picking up the drops that they're dropping and it's spitting them out. So what it does first is it will put blaze rods into the furnace generator. As you see, it just put two in, which is really, really helpful because it means that it's basically powering itself. However, if I wanted blaze rods, it's kind of using them to power it, but I could just take them out. Like, there you go, 5 blaze rods, and I already had 3 in here that I'd put that from before, and then anything else it's spitting out. So I've got some sulfur as well that they're dropping, that it's picking up. This is just dark glass, by the way, so it's like I can see through it, but it's still keeping the room pretty dark. Not that it matters for blaze, but for other stuff it needs to be pretty dark. So that is what this is doing. Now with regards to this one, I needed a better way basically of powering it because well, not a better way. This, like I said, is kind of powering itself because it's giving itself the blaze rods and then it's burning them for power. Whereas over here, I couldn't really do that with the Enderman one because it's not going to be dropping anything that it can use for power. Here's some windows into it. So I was a little bit stuck. So I made that's a little hole. I was a wisp, I think, when I did this. So the holes are tiny. But basically, I made a little pathway all the way right back here that joins. There's the Enderman one, and there is the mob one. I don't know, cow or something, so that I can run pipes between them. Because I'm pretty sure as well that the spawner needs mob essence to spawn in new animals, new mobs. So that is basically what I've done. So I can connect this from my reactor all the way around here, or build something else here to power this. And then I'm going to need this space to basically transfer things across. Yeah, there's water up there. I was just wondering why my torch was blue. So I need to go and I'm a bit stuck because I need to make, let's see, I need a way of bringing like a cow or a sheep down here. Or 2 of them. And I kind of want to use them because it's going to give me more food. I guess I could use chickens, couldn't I, really? That might be a better idea, because I could just chuck eggs in. But I don't have any chickens either. So I was going to make this. Let's see how I make it. Oh, that's why, because we needed an eye of ender. Okay, so we need to go and get some animals for this. The only thing that's confusing me is I really need to go and look at Somnia's basically and see how he's done it, because I need a way of powering that spawner, powering these grinders and breeders, which shouldn't be too hard because I could just have them next door to each other. But then I need a way of moving the essence from the grinder to my spawner and still having enough essence to run this grinder. I'm sure we can figure it out. So I need to take some of this out. And this needs to be glass too, which I don't have any. Great. And then, what did I say we needed? We need like a cow or something. That's the only problem with having this Enderman. I can't let him out to use it. It's a one-time only use safari net anyway. So I can't let him out to use him. Let's spawn some in. There you go. You're welcome. Goodness, there's loads in there. I can't let him out because the safari net will break. So we need to go and try and get... I do have sheep. The problem is they don't like that. They won't follow that barley stuff that I use to make bread. They'll only follow wheat. So let's see if we've got any seeds. Oh, we do have some normal seeds. Awesome. And I know downstairs we've got plenty of bone meal. So let's go in here. Bones. Thank you. And I'm just going to go outside and plant this and bone meal it, and I will try and bring some of the pigs. Let's bring pigs. We'll bring the pigs down and I'll be back in a second. Although, saying that, for the pigs I'm going to need carrots, so I didn't need to do this at all. But there is a cow there. So we'll do pigs and I'll get carrots. I'll be back in a sec. Okay guys, so finally, after so much messing about, we have 2 pigs in there. I will show you. They got out of here. I didn't realise they could get through one gaps like this. I didn't know. So they escaped. But they're in there now. And that's where they're staying. So what we need to do now is set up the breeder and grinder. Now I used the grinder. Okay. Boop. So we need to make another grinder, apparently. And I have so much rubbish on me, it's unbelievable. I don't like putting rubbish in that one. This one's for rubbish. You. Oh, that's for my front door. Probably shouldn't. Probably should go and fix that, actually. Yeah. Let's. So I had to break the front door to get the pigs in because apparently they don't like walking through carpenters' doors. I didn't know this. There we go. Awesome. So what I need to... The blizzards! They're literally the bane of my life, these awful things. Where is it? I can hear it. I can hear that. Right, okay, so I need to make another grinder. So, these are a bit of a pain in the butt, as you can see. There's like lots of stuff that we need. So, that's where it helps having the ME system, to be honest, because it's all here. So, Invar sword. We probably have one of those, but I like to make extra. No, great. So we need them. No, so we need iron. Is there any in here? There should be. Yeah, lots of iron. Boom, boom, boom. Chicka wow. So if we go on grinder again, we need no, I don't want to make that gear. I wanted to make the other one. That one. Oh, are you serious? Where's the tin? Right, I'm going to do all this and then I will be back when I've done. Okay, so I got everything together and we can make a grinder! Yay! Finally. So, we can put this here. Nope. I saw you, Piggy, trying to escape. So we need to put some glass in, just so I can see what's going on. Got 2 pieces here, so let's put these here. Hello, piggies. Hello. Yeah, I know, I see you. I just like to see what's going on in there. So we have the grinder set up. That just needs some power. And then we have a breeder, which I'm assuming I can put next door to it. I'm not entirely sure. What does this need? Oh, do I need to put carrots in there? That would make sense, because that's what you use to breed them. Okay, so this just needs power now. And then we should be on our way making these. A survivalist generator. Let's see if this will work. Let's put one of these in it. Yeah, so that's powering that, and then I'm guessing if we put a cable in, it'll power the other one too. The only problem is it's not the best generator for the job, so we are going to have to change that. I just want to see if it works, because we do have... oh, I need a chest as well. Because we do have a thingy. The only thing is... Oh, no! No! No, 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 no! I need to turn it off! I need to turn it off! I need to turn it off! No! No! Stop it! I just thought then the counter's not on, so I don't know whether the grinder will grind all of them unless there's a counter on it to tell it that there's only 2 left. You know what I mean? So it'll only kill up to 2, so there's only 2 left. Almost lost them all then. That would have been terrifying. Chest. Come on. Thank you. So I've got to put a chest on it so we've got the stuff. Now really I want to see if this is working. So if we put this underneath. Okay, we need some more of this in it. Again, I have a funny feeling that it may only work when there's mob essence in it. Oh no, it says work. It doesn't say essence, does it? I saw the love heart. Oh, one carrot's gone. I saw the other love heart. Oh, they made a baby pig! That is amazing. So now I know that works. I'm assuming I need the counter. I'm glad that doesn't need... I'm really glad that doesn't need thingy. So what should happen is... Actually, what should happen is that when they're bred, it creates essence. And that should go into the grinder as mob essence. Hopefully, that's what will work. And then it'll spit everything out in here that it gets. So the pigs stuff. And then maybe somehow we can transfer some of the stuff that it's using. See, the only reason I was thinking cows was because they give you leather and food, whereas this is just going to give us pork chops. But that's fine for now. I can't believe it works. This is amazing. We need more carrots. Let's go and get some carrots. I don't know what the spawn... like... I don't know if it's like normal where they have to wait to breed again or if they'll just keep breeding. I think they have to wait. Oh. Okay, so that's awesome. I might stick another block of coal in there for it to use. And then, yeah, we need to set this up. But I think we need the counter. So, emits an analog redstone signal proportional to the count of mobs that are within range. So I'm assuming we have to set this up just so that it doesn't... Oh, piggy, stay there, please. Just because there's another to die. Tonight you die. So that's not saying anything to me. I'm assuming maybe... Does it need to be connected to the grinder, possibly? The thing is, I'm too scared to, until there's like more pigs, I'm too scared to, oh, it's counting, look. And that's doing its love magic. I'm too scared to set the grinder off in case it grinds one of them, because then I'm a bit stuck. I may also take this apart, because I need the grinder for the... I need it for this. So let's go and put this... is this tall enough for Enderman? Might not be. No, I don't think it is it? So I'm going to quickly make this one taller, which isn't great because I know there's water above some parts of this. But we'll just hedge our bets. Hope for the best. It's also not great trying to... There you go. That's better. See, I'm new to all of this. I've never done any of this mob stuff before, like automated mob killing. So it's amazing, really. Let's get this. Let's put this in here. Does it have to be in a reusable safari net? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, man. Great. Well, this is working, which is nice. So they'll keep having babies. And then I'm going to have to get a reusable safari net to put Mr. Enderman in here, which means I'll need ender pearls. So I'm going to have to go and find loads of Endermen, which is going to be fun. I may go and sit out at... I might message Somnia and see if I can go and hang out at his base for a bit, so I can pick up some of his, maybe. That thing is freaking me out. But we'll see. Lots in there. Let's take some of those out. So, but yeah, we're getting there. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's been a bit more techie again, I guess. But I'm really enjoying setting these things up. I'm glad our piggies are happy. They're all happy and cozy in there. And we can get this set up soon. Let's... Oh, can I not go in? I went in earlier, didn't I? Oh well. We can get this set up. I didn't realise I needed a reusable safari net, so we'll have to pick one of those up and try again. But off camera, I'm probably just going to try and get some ender pearls and kill some endermen. And I'm going to neaten this up because I made a bit of a mess, if I'm honest. Let's do this really quick. Oops, no. There you go. It needs to like all be glass. That would be better. But yeah. So I'm just going to... let's put the pork chops in there. I'm going to... try and kill some endermen so we can get a reusable safari net. I'm going to go to Somnia's and see how he has wired his up, because that would be clever to find out. The thing is, I'm not too bothered about connecting it. I know I've made the hole to connect it to the reactor, but I'm not too fussed because I don't really need it powered all the time. Like when I'm not online, I'm not too fussed about it not actually generating anything. Because, you know, I'm on quite a lot, so... give me it. Thank you. So, I do that every time. So, I'm not too fussed about it not giving me stuff while I'm not here, because, one, it's probably going to lag out the server like crazy if I do that. And two, you know, I can just sit here AFK for a while and wait for stuff to spawn and things, so that's not too bad. So that is what I am going to do and try and figure out how to set all this doohickey up. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please leave a like and leave some comments if you can help me figure out what in the world that I'm doing, because I have no idea, to be honest. I'm just guessing. So I'm going to try and find like maybe a tutorial or something to look at, but we'll see. I might see if I can hire somebody. That might be the best bet. But I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you're all having a great start to 2016. And if you're not, then, you know, we've got 63 more days. I'm sure things will look up. And if not, just try and stay positive. I know it's hard sometimes, but I always find that if I'm positive, even when everyone around me isn't, then I can kind of make my own positivity and my own happiness. So, yeah, enough of philosophical Samphorea. I'll leave you guys there. Maybe in the next episode I will do some more Botania or something like that, rather than the machines, because they're a bit crafting heavy. So we'll see what happens. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all soon. Bye, guys!